Good morning. It's Thursday, the 26th of May here, and I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, presenting or bringing to you or just sharing the daily Lenormand card spread. So I'm going to get straight into it, and you need to actually tune into your senses, your psychic connections, your spiritual connections, and take it from there. Listen in to what messages they are bringing you, and even just to how I might describe them as suggestions. I just speak from the heart in what I'm seeing through these cards. And good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Keza. And you've got 12 beds this morning. Wow. Good to see business picking up, isn't it? Here we go. We have the cards this morning laid out ready. I think I've got my cameras up a little bit this morning too. So here we go. We've got the owl card first. There are two things we should give our children. One is roots and the other is wings. By the time each and every one of you have been with me for a few years, you'll know all those cards by heart because there is only a few. It's not a big deck. So here we go from Michaela saying good morning. Lovely to have you here. And Kay, you're actually fully awake at this time of day today. Oh, haven't you seen my new hair? Well, it's just short. It's my hair. It's not new. It's old as I am, but it is cut shorter than I've had it for a long time. So it beef, it scrunched up a little bit. And all I've done is had my shower, washed my hair, towel dried, brush through it, and that's it. So thank you for that compliment. It's lovely. And you're ready and on time for the Ros News. Thank you. And here we go with it. Good morning, Nat. Good morning, good morning. You love the hair. Yeah, I just towel dried it this morning. So it's the first time I've actually had the wash after the wash and cut, so to speak. So love doing it. I loved doing it. This short, that is. So I used to have it really short when I was a lot younger. So I'm quite happy to go short again. Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck, Leanne and Deb's deck. And here is the card that we've got from that today. It is the Sunflower. Find it hard to pick up. And enrich your life with joy, happiness and longevity. The more we feel in our own space, the longevity is going to be what it is because we each have our time that we've been allotted, whatever way you choose it. We are mortal beings, not immortal. So it's lovely to have that beautiful reminder to bring in that sunshine with the sunflower card today because it's looking a bit dull and like it's going to rain out there today. So there we go. Oh, good morning, Karen. Lovely to see you here too. And Kim is on her way to work, driving along, I dare say. You got two emojis. You had a bit of extra time to do that, didn't you? I love that, Michaela. Thank you. Those beautiful cheeks. Wonderful. I don't know, what is that emoji actually meant for? Oh, very pretty. Thank you, Kay. Now we'll get to the cards. Here we go with our 5 cards in our usual spread, and it is the Gilda Brevery Lenormand deck, as I use very frequently. Oh, just, bad habits. Here's me putting my whole arm across and you can't see the cards. What we've got is the child in the home space. Child's in the home space. The labyrinth is in the workspace. Almost got them back to front. And we've got the clouds as the unexpected, which definitely are, even looking in the practical sense today here, it is. What we've got is the snake in our role. And it's the lilies that are our central or outcome card for today. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful spread, as per always. And we've got, so that one's a smile one, is it, Michaela? Yeah, emoji. And Kerry Ann, lovely to have you here too. And, I'm feeling so much better, so well. I actually am. So I've even got the energy this morning, so that's cool. And it's foggy there, Keza. Yeah, sometimes we have the sea mist here. Anyway, I will get moving onwards, otherwise we'll end up pushing time where we all have time being precious and on a work day, work week type thing. Well, it is for me anyway. So here we go, child's in that home space. It really is opening up that book of adventure. As you're moving about what you're doing in your home, just have that sense of childlikeness and really looking at things with the fresh eyes, as if you are opening that new book to whatever you're doing, so that you can actually see it from just that different perspective, bringing that happiness and that ray of sunshine, this joy that we're needing to bring into our heart, into our day today. Just the energy levels, they'll shift up a little notch or two, or heat. It just depends where you're at. What you've got is your situation around you. So bring that in, open that new book, even if all you can do is imagine it. Spend some time in a Zen space and imagine what you want in your home today. And then it will work out. You'll probably have that lift in energies and perspective. So good morning to you, Sarah, too. Lovely to have you here. And let's play some more games with our workspace and travel through a maze or a labyrinth. Labyrinths in the metaphysic, or the type of world I've been in for the last 20 years, it really is like sensing and stepping into that meditation type space where you spend time and concentrate on the pathway that you're treading and really be mindful of that. That's what a labyrinth in that sense is, but we're looking at this in our workspace sense. So you're actually going to be traveling through a few, different pathways, different options through the day. Here you do have help when you're needing to, so certainly if you're feeling that you're needing to ask for help, do so. And you could find it makes that pathway easier to the next step that you're needing to do in work, whatever it is that you're progressing with, and move to that goal in the center where there is that time to rest, where there is that time to contemplate, where there is that reward of allowing yourself to have the time, to be able to, and then to be able to have a better look at the overall and being able to move through the next part, which may be out of this particular maze or labyrinth and into a next one, or give yourself time off, or whatever is next. This really is about taking that one step at a time as you're moving through your work today. And you look even more like the child now. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that with my hair like this. It is a little, it is. It's on that short side because I decided really that I'm just going to shift it up a little bit there, centre that. My arms just are not like they were before I'd broken this wrist and damaged the shoulder, because I still feel there's some damage there. So it was a practical aspect of the longer it was getting, the harder it was continuing to be to look after it. And the hair was starting to fall out, fall out, pull out. Every time I brushed it, there'd be hair. So I thought, well, no, shorter, it's not going to do that. Easy to manage, and it absolutely is. And I actually like the look of it again, so it's wonderful, even though I liked the long hair. So thank you for the compliments around my hair. So thank you. You love it. And this is where we can take whatever we have in our surprises today, the unexpected, the clouds where we're feeling down, moving into the time where we might feel that uplift. And my start for the day has been very uplifting, energizing, and I love it joining in with you people, because that's where I get my joy. Doing this every day in the morning is not a chore. It's an absolute pleasure. And I really miss out if I need to miss out, on those times where I've needed to be later than this time slot, and all those things that bring together what is our joy. Remember, we've got the sunflower today. So bring that is in the shadows and feels like it's something you can't handle. Just bring it up into an awareness and, let it fly high into these beautiful clouds. And I am going to get this card because I love birds, as you know. They're singing out there in the trees already. You might be able to hear them. Let's see if you can. And it's always unexpected with the birds. I never know when they're going to be there. And the same here. Bring those things that are in your shadows up and into the light and let it fly free. As we have the owls suggesting with this card that we need to have roots, yes, but we also need to fly. With the snake and what that's meaning for us. Oh, good morning, Connie. I just noticed your comment there. Good morning, good morning. And oh, Carrie Ann, we've got Carrie Ann. Oh, you've already been on and said hello. Oh, you like the hair with it short. Thank you. With the snake, in many interpretations that I've seen written up in other places, not the guidebooks, but I do join in with some of the other Facebook groups where there's Lenormand talked about. And uh, I don't feel it is that snake in the grass all the time. I really do feel that it's a new step through. Here we've got snake is protecting its own, and that's our role. We do need to protect self, our own, but what are we protecting from if we're living in fear all the time? It's not a good space either. I feel it's just learning to trust yourself, what skills you are and who you are, and growing through each of those skin renewals, as they shed their skins and keep growing and changing and doing what they need to. That's what I'm feeling is our role today. So, certainly, that discovery of whatever is the possibilities in our home space to traveling our journeys in the labyrinth in our workspace, we really are going to shift and grow and change up into what is, I feel, in the lilies is that sense of peace. By the end of the day, we're going to have that wonderful time to reflect. See the stained glass in the background? It is lilies in that stained glass depiction. And it's giving us time by the end of our day, our evening, as we lay our head to the pillow, that we are going to be able to reflect back and feel and have that sense of being at peace, the beauty and appreciating what we've had in our experiences through the day to day, being able to see and feel and sense all that beauty of what our day has been, all the joy and the sunshine and the learning and everything that we can experience, even the shitty stuff that we don't, it's all for growth, changing, moving through life in a very real and present way. Having that sense of presence in how we are moving through our day. We can't remember everything, but we are certainly going to be able to spend some time and reflect back, acknowledge and be grateful for what our day has been by the time we get to the end of the day. So that is our cards for the day today. Thank you so much for joining me with the reading. And for those a little late, that's fine. There is always the replay. And thank you to those who have watched the replay. It's lovely to have your comments in here even afterwards with the hashtag replay, if that's what you're needing to do. Good morning. I have to go back to replay, yeah. And that's not just why I put that up. I just love saying hello and having your names on the screens and seeing your little avatars because I just love that little Yoda. I'd love to know where you got that one from. He's a cutie. So anyway, I'd love to get ones with birds too. Need to find them. Oh, good morning, Shaz. Whoops, let me put that one up. Good morning, Shaz. You at the airport on the flight already up there? I don't know. I know you're on the move. Thank you, Keza, for that wonderful. Thank you, obviously. Enjoy the birds from Kay. I do. I could sit here all day, just sitting, staring out, like just watching them. I'd love to set up a gazebo where I can be quiet like a bird hide and just watch them in peaceful contemplation. And Connie, good morning. You missed the first bit. Look, yeah, that's the beauty of this system and the technology we have. You can always watch the replay at any point in time. Or you're having a coffee. Yes, so am I. Here's my coffee cup. It's probably about the third I've already had this morning. Those who know me know I have a lot of coffee. And thank you from Sarah. Lovely to have you all here today and a perfect day with love. Bring it in from the heart. Find your joy and your peace in the day today too. Just be the best you that you can be. Absolutely. Yeah, me too. You love the coffee. Wonderful. Thank you. Be mindful of how you are stepping through your day. And by the end of the day, have a wonderful rest and acknowledge for yourself it's a perfect day. It's been beautiful. And till tomorrow morning, namaste.